안녕하세요. 그 프렌시스루이스 하이스쿨은 퀸스에 있고 또 그 한국 학생들이 선호하는 학교의 하나입니다. 그래서 오늘은 미스터 무사 샤마 교장선생님을 만나 뵙고 이 학교에 대해서 좀 자세하게 알아보도록 하겠습니다. Hello.
안녕하세요.
Very good. 감사합니다. 한국말로 인사를 해주셨는데, can you introduce your school and yourself?
Principal of Francis-Lewis High School. Francis-Lewis High School is here in Fresh Meadow, Queens, and we currently have a student population of 4,235 students,
Wow.
but a very, very diverse student population, and a wonderful neighborhood high school.
What is your mission for your school, Francis-Lewis High School's mission?
Turn students into leaders of their communities, of their respective fields, and to prepare students for the 21st century for success in their lives, not only in school. Certainly we prepare students for academic success in high school and at college, but it's also a success in their lives and what that means, and to be a part of their community and to give back to their community, to be leaders in their communities. And that's an important part of our mission, but making sure that we meet each student, regardless of how big we are, where they're at, and make sure that we can meet them where they're at and move them to their highest possible level of student achievement.
The December 5th, and that's the deadline for the high school application. And why is it important to have good choice of high school for the student who's coming in ninth grade?
Very important years, and a child has to learn how to navigate not only school, but navigate life and the community and the world outside. And high school is an important part of preparing students for that. And you want a child to have the best possible experience at high school. It should be among the best times of their life, where they grow tremendously as people, both in their intelligence, but in their character as well.
The high school is a stepping stone for the society as well as preparing for the good college.
Yeah.
So can you tell me what is special about your school that other high school don't have?
There are a lot of things. I think we have a lot of great schools, especially in Northeast Queens. I mean, they're all wonderful schools. And we do a lot here for our students. I mean, we have a wide range of AP courses, advanced placement courses, and we have over 8 different foreign languages, Korean being one of the languages that we offer. And we have a wide range of after-school activities, clubs, and competitive sports programs. The diversity that we have here is really beautiful because it really reflects the world. We have over 66 different nationalities in this building, and that is the world that our students are going to live and work in. And one of the things that really defines Francis-Lewis High School is our JROTC. It's the best in the country, and that is one of those things that no school in New York City can say that they have a national championship program in their school.
I see. What does a JROTC mean?
It stands for the Junior Reserves Training Officer Corps. It's a program that's partially funded by the United States Army, but it's not preparing students to go into the Army. What it is a leadership program.
I see.
And it's preparing students to be leaders in their communities, and they do a lot of community service, they learn a lot of respect, and they just are given a curriculum, a course of study about leadership.
I understand that if student join the JROTC, do they have to go to the service, or this is just one of the program?
Very, very small part of our student population goes into service. Almost all our students go to college. Every child in JROTC goes to college.
What do you help to the student to have a good score or they have a best result of academically?
Our programs in English and math are really geared towards making sure students are college ready. So that starts in the 9th grade, and we talked about what defines Francis-Lewis High School. We begin preparing students for college in the 9th grade. When they get here, the work is scaffolded to prepare them so that way when they sit in the PSAT and the SAT, that these students are being prepared to take those exams and excel in those exams.
There's an AP class as well, but what about the student that need extra help, or they are failing grade, they're not doing well, sometimes there's a cutting problem, truancy problem. How do you deal with this kind of problem?
We manage a very sophisticated database of student information. So if you ask me, I can tell you which students cut today, which students cut yesterday, what student is absent today, what's going on, what conversations have been made with the student, has the parent been notified, when was the last time the parent was here. So we really manage all these things so that way we really know our students and what type of interventions. And we begin focusing on student weaknesses when they first come here. And we try to program students to their strengths and weaknesses so that way we meet students where they're at. So we have some high-level students, and those high-level students, they're in a position in which they're going to be programmed for high-level courses starting in the 9th grade. Now we have some students who struggle a little bit maybe with their English or their mathematics. We make sure that we adjust their program so that way we address their needs. In addition, we have extensive amount of after-school and Saturday tutoring for our ESL program. We have something called Title III, additional supplemental services on Saturday, a Saturday school for those students and our special education population.
So what are the sports team do you have?
We have swimming, soccer. Soccer is one of the best programs in New York City. Basketball, tennis is it's an outstanding program. We have an outstanding tennis program here, both boys and girls. And bowling is another sport. So we have a full array, and then we have additional programs. We have a badminton club. We have a ping pong club. So we have all these. We have just about all sports here, other than football.
What kind of language program do you offer?
Well, we have all Spanish, French, Italian, Latin, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and Greek, and Hebrew. So those are 9 languages that we offer. So everything that we do, we try to balance between the natives and non-natives, native speakers to the language, and it's really finding that balance because you have so many languages and you have just a certain number of students.
Because of the large population of the student you have, there's a different time to coming to the school. So is there any problem they come to the school on time? Is there any lateness or things like that in nature?
Students manage it well. The staff manages it well. It's how we operate in a building like this, that we have so many students. That way the building never feels that overcrowded. But in the beginning and at the end of the day, it's not as full, so the kids don't feel that stress that we feel in regards to the total enrollment of the building.
Obviously, a lot of parents are very much interested in sending their children to the best college it's possible. And can you give the advice to the parents or student what to look for? They enroll in 9th grade to this high school.
I think really it's just working with your children in regards to making sure that they start building the skills and understanding where their skills are lacking, and really preparing them and giving them the additional support where needed. The real keys are reading comprehension, reading and writing are so important, and the additional the mathematics skills.
Can you just share any kind of a thought and information that you want to give it out to the viewer?
Just know that Francis-Lewis High School is a great school. It's a school that I would send my children to, and it's one that we take a lot of pride in, and we've been very successful in all the things that we do here, and a lot of that is because of our commitment to children.
It's great talking to you, and thank you so much for your information.
You're very welcome. Thank you. It's my pleasure, and it's always great to see you.
어떠셨어요? 그 프랜시스루이스 하이스쿨 아주 건물이 크고 그래서 어떤 학교인가 궁금하게 생각하셨던 점이 많으셨을 것 같은데 오늘 교장 선생님이 자세하게 잘 설명해 주셔서 많은 도움이 됐을 줄 압니다. 감사합니다.